Hi, I'm Adriana, trauma-informed yoga instructor and physiotherapist, and I welcome you to day 4 of the Trauma Healing, Trauma-Informed Yoga series. Today's class is all about support. It will be a very restorative and slow class, and it will definitely be helpful to have things to help support you. So any blocks, bolsters, pillows, blankets, anything you can think of that can be supportive for your body will be great to grab. So go ahead and get those, find your yoga mat, and we'll get started. As I mentioned, today's class will be all about support. So we will start lying on our back today, but before we go there, I will start with a quote, just as I have done for all of the other trauma healing classes. This quote is by Carrie Walsh. You have to rely on your support system. Growing up, I always thought it was a sign of weakness to ask for help, but now I realize it's really a sign of strength to say, I need help, I can't do it all. So for today, I can be your support system throughout this class, and any blankets, bolsters, pillows, blocks that you use can also be a support system for you. So you can join me lying on your back. I will be placing my legs on the bolster for some support, but you might choose to do something different. You can choose to have a pillow under your head or a blanket like I am. You may choose to have the legs completely straight or to have the feet resting on the mat and your knees bent. You may decide to use a blanket. Cover yourself with a blanket. So settle into whatever shape feels supportive, feels grounding to start the practice. And we'll lie here for a few minutes. Noticing the breath as it enters and exits the nose or the mouth. Maybe noticing the lungs and the ribs and the body expand as you breathe in and relax as you breathe out. Tuning into the areas that are supporting you, your back against the ground, your arms resting, your hands resting. Taking some time to be in this supportive shape, knowing that you don't have to change or do anything. Showing up is enough. Perhaps you take a deeper breath here, allowing the body to fill with breath. And a deeper exhale, allowing things to let go. Maybe you wiggle the toes and wiggle the hands, bringing some sensations back to the areas of the body. If your eyes are closed, you might flutter them open. Moving into another lying down, restorative, supportive shape. If you would like to stay as you are more than welcome to do that. If you would like to move into butterfly, you can bend the knees and place the feet together. You could use a bolster like I am to let the legs be supported. Another option could be to grab some blocks and place them underneath your knees for a different form of support. So you could have them the lengthwise if you would like the knees to be a little bit higher. You could have them lower if you would like the knees to be lower. Or you can use a bolster as I'm doing. If you don't have a block, books will do just fine. And just like in the first shape, spending some time resting here. Maybe scanning through the body, sensing if there's any areas that feel tense or uncomfortable. Perhaps you can ease into them a little bit more and allow the support of whatever you have available. Knowing that you can come out at any point. Checking in with the body again, noticing if there's still areas of tension. Maybe you try and let them go a little more. However you are resting, you can bring some movement to the toes, to the hands. Perhaps bring the arms up above your head for a gentle stretch. And I invite you to turn onto your side for what is called supportive frog. So you can turn your body sideways. If you have a pillow or a bolster, that can be really handy for this shape. So as you lie half on your side, you can bend one leg and allow the bolster to support the leg. And you can lie on your side like this. If you would like to position yourself a little more on your stomach, you can also do that. And you can play around with how bent you want this leg or how straight you want it. Really just choosing the shape that feels best for your body. And if this doesn't feel good, you can rest differently on your side. You could stay on your back, whatever works. Allowing the bolster to support the hips. And I'll be resting here for a few minutes, so you can stay as long as you would like with me. Knowing you can come out at any point if this doesn't feel good. And if you drift off to sleep, that's completely okay too. If you are resting with me, I invite you to come on out at your own pace. And we will repeat the same thing on the other side. So if you had your left leg up, you'll have the right leg up and vice versa. Once again, lying on your side or perhaps somewhat on your stomach. Finding the version that works for your body, that feels supportive. Resting here. Knowing that there's no right or wrong way to find support. You can always try something and come out and try something different if the shape you're in doesn't feel good. Spending a few more breaths here. Coming out of the shape when you are ready, slow or fast, whatever works for you. Moving into our final shape of the day, this one will be a supportive heart opener or chest opener. So it can be handy to have, once again, pillows or a bolster and blocks or books. So depending how high you would like your chest supported, you can place a block or a bolster underneath your bolster. And if you would like your chest or your head to not be as supported, you can just have the bolster flat or the pillow flat on the ground. However you are deciding to get your support is valid. And so if you have books or blocks underneath your bolster, it may lift the chest or the head up a little more. Once again, spending some time resting in this shape. You can use a blanket such as I am. You can keep the knees straight or you can bend them. Doing whatever calls to your body today. Maybe noticing a stretch across the front body. Perhaps letting the arms relax and sink. Allowing your forearms and your hands to support you on the ground. Breathing here at your own pace. Perhaps noticing tension, trying to relax those areas, breathing deeply. And you can rest here as long as feels comfortable, allowing the bolsters, the blocks, the pillows, the blankets to support you. Leaning into that support. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'll see you next time.